Henley class, we're going over flashcards, and this is for anyone who is brand new to my system. I love making flashcards even though I'm dyslexic and I often spell things wrong. I still love using my flashcards to learn Latin, and so do my dyslexic children and students. So no matter how good you are at writing and spelling, try your best to make your flashcards every day. And you will find more information about this in the Jam with Latin classroom. So let's get started on flashcards. We started way back in lesson 1 with the first declension. Now you might have already have these words memorized, but if you don't, this is how I make all my flashcards for masculine, feminine, and neuter. You might know terra, and here is my flashcard. Now I have terra in the nominative and terra in the genitive on the front of the card. It is very important that you memorize both the nominative and the genitive of every single noun. Now when you flip the card over, I start writing Eartherland, which is its translation, plus the full declension. Now that seems to take a lot of time, right? But it's worth the time and effort because the patterns of the cases will get into your brain. And some people like to put the stem first, like T-E-R-R, all the way down the line, and then the declension endings, A-I-I-M-A. Now, some people also like to write nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, and ablative. I didn't because I have those memorized, but if you like to, it's okay. Go ahead and add them. Now, my daughter who's starting her classes now likes to put her singular on the left and her plural on the right. Guess what? That's okay too. Make the cards work for you. The important part is to put your stem and the full declension endings on all of your vocabulary flashcards. Here is another example. Porta, portai. Now, porta shows me this is first declension feminine, but so does portai with the AE ending. And so I learned this word was gate. I put the stem port and the A-E-A-E-M-A ending all the way down. Don't forget, you can add the cases if it helps you. You can also use your flashcards when you're translating sentences. Pull the flashcards for the words in the sentence, and then you can look right on the flashcard what the case is and know what job or role it is doing in the sentence. Now, you can see in the middle of my vocabulary at the bottom that nota, notai is in blue. That means that it is masculine, even though it's part of the first declension family of nouns. So, why is nota, notai masculine? Because any word that was something a man would have done in ancient Rome is masculine. A sailor would have been a man, so it is masculine. A poet back in the day would have been a man. So even though poeta ends in A and its genitive is poetai, A-E, it is also masculine of the first declension. So nota, notai goes on a blue card, and anything that you label as masculine will be on a blue flashcard. And again, I put the stem and then the full declension ending so that I can memorize the ending. And then I put my cases there if I need them when I'm translating. Okay, Henley's verb. In Henley, lesson 1, section 3, he gives us singular verbs. Now, these verbs actually are in families as well, just like our declensions. We have orat, is he, she, or it, to praise. And orant, they pray. So they're in the same family. The T ending shows me he, she, or it, and the N ending shows me they. In my Jam with Latin classroom, I do teach the vocabulary endings of the verbs, and I tell people O or M, S, T, must, tis, and means I, you, he, she, it, we, y'all, they. And y'all is Southern for you all. Why do I do that? Because it's a shortcut, so I don't have to say you plural every time I say tis. Okay? So that's a personal choice. You can put you plural or y'all, whichever you want. that's not the point of this session, right? The point is flashcards. So I put all my endings on a flashcard, and then I write the individual verbs on flashcards. Like here I have laudant, NT. The NT ending shows me that the pronoun they is being used. And so I put the translation, they praise, on the back. Now, if you're confused about verbs, make sure you're watching all your videos through the Jim with Latin Classroom. One last thing is the conjugation of sum. The conjugation is a full family of irregular verbs that all hang out together. And when Henley teaches them to you on page 28, he gives them to you like this. Sum est, sumus estis sunt. And so you should write these on individual cards, even though they're from the same conjugation. And on the back, I would put I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are. That would be the back of each of these flashcards. Okay? One more thing. There are some other words like et, and they go on orange flashcards. Et means and. So et is not going to change its spelling, so it doesn't have to be declined on the back. And then cum is also on a different orange flashcard. I had bought them at different times, and that's okay. They're similar in color. So cum is a preposition. It is another word. It's not an adjective or a noun. So it is an orange flashcard for both et and cum. And on cum, make sure you put what kind of case the noun comes after with. So cum follows by a noun in the ablative. All right, well, that's it. That's all about my flashcards. If you ever have any questions, of course, email me at gemwithlatin@gmail.com.